Hello everybody, it's really nice to be able to talk to you here from high up in the mountains above Val di Fiemme here in Italy. And today it's really nice to be able to show you the Ultra Raptor 2. So the Ultra Raptor has always been a bestseller for La Sportiva. And when it comes to updating it for the Ultra Raptor 2, we want to make sure that we keep the key characteristics for the Ultra Raptor and just give it a really nice refresh, as well as do some small details which we know will improve the performance for this shoe. Now the Ultra Raptor 2 is still a great go-to shoe for those that are really looking for a nice stable shoe. It gives a great amount of comfort and an excellent support. So it's a great shoe for running over difficult and technical terrain and also the long distances too. So now looking at the upper here for the Ultra Raptor 2, we've updated the material here on the inside, and this provides a better durability and also a better heel hold. Looking outside the shoe, you can see what is an iconic Ultra Raptor feature here updated is our heel counter here, our visible heel counter, and that works in combination with the internal heel counter to give you a really great stability. So the iconic microfiber mudguard here is also retained on the Ultra Raptor 2, and we've updated it. We have a new central webbing here on the front part of the shoe, and when we look at the lacing, we use recycled laces, and we also have some recycled content in the webbing here on the sides. So the TPU elements here are also all new, and they link the lacing here right down into the midsole of the shoe, again for a really great foothold and great stability. Now looking inside the shoe, you can see we have our Ortholite hybrid mountain running insole, and this is 5mm and it contains recycled content. And for the first time in our mountain running category, we're able to offer the Ultra Raptor in two different width options. So what we're able to do is we have a higher height over the front part of the shoe, 5mm increase in height, and we have a 10mm greater circumference over the metatarsal area, and that gives us our two different width options. Now let's look at the midsole for the Ultra Raptor 2. It's an injection molded EVA midsole, and we also include our TPU stability element here, and that provides anti-torsional stability. So one important thing to say about the Ultra Raptor 2 here, and it's a difference between the Gore-Tex version and this here, the non-Gore-Tex version, is that we include in this version the endurance platform. And what this means is we have a greater cushioning element here at the front of the shoe, and what it does is it provides a reduced drop compared to the Gore-Tex version, and that's appreciated by runners using the shoe. Now let's look at the bottom part of the shoe. It's an iconic Ultra Raptor design. We retain our all-ground outsole. We include the impact brake system as we always have. And of course here you can see that we use our Frixion White rubber compound, and that's our grippiest rubber outsole. Now let's look at some of the numbers here on the Ultra Raptor 2. Lug height is 4.5mm, and we have a stack height starting here at the front at 19mm, and at the back here is 28mm. And the difference between those two numbers gives you the drop of 9mm. The weight for the Ultra Raptor 2 comes in for a size 42 at 355 grams, and in size 38 it's 295 grams. So another nice update we've been able to give you here on the Ultra Raptor 2 is we have an increased size range. So we start with the men going from 38 to 49.5, and sizes for women are 36 to 43. So with the Ultra Raptor 2, we've been able to update it, give it a nice refresh, but it still retains all those iconic characteristics that we know and love for the Ultra Raptor. So it's still going to be a really fantastic shoe for your long adventure running.